Hello, I'm Elgato, and welcome back to the video. Today I wanted to do something just a little bit different because the #1 request I get from subscribers when they talk to me directly is for me to check out their particular Minecraft world. They want nothing more than for me to check out their world because they think it will make the best video ever. And this is, something that I get thousands of messages about, and obviously if 1,000 people think their world is the best, then obviously they can't all be correct, right? In fact, one of them is correct, and a lot of them, are misguided in some way. And this is a big, tricky issue that I've had no way to deal with for the longest time until Minecraft Realms. Minecraft Realms allows me to have one fixed place, one easy way for me to join your best or your favorite world. All you need to do is sign up for a free trial or make a subscription, put your world in it, and then make sure you have Toycat in there somewhere, and then I can know you have a world which is intended for me to see. So in today's video, we'll be checking out the very first of these, and if you guys like this and want to keep seeing more, please do like this video and let me know because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like this sort of thing. And let me just level with you right here. The only reason I can do a series or any series on YouTube is if it gets either recommended by YouTube to you directly, so the subscribers who, this is all about actually get to see it, or something like that. So this is going to be based on the results of this series. If you want to keep on seeing them, then liking the video or do anything like that is the best way to let me know. And if this does well, we'll do another one in a month and we'll check out all of the best builds from the past month or so. So with that said, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into the very first world because I put out a tweet saying put Toycat in your name, send me an invite, and let me check out your world. Because although I got all of these invites, you'll notice how most of these worlds, they just got a default name, and it's usually just because someone set up a realm, they did nothing to it, it's a blank world, and it's like, well, I just wasted like 2 or 3 minutes checking this out. However, I'm going to make the assumption that any world with Toycat in the name is something that someone really, really wants to show me. So this first one, for instance, I hope it's not blank. I hope beyond everything it's not blank. This first one, for instance, as you're going to see right now, is actually, it's actually going to take some time, it seems. It's been a while since I've done this. This is someone's survival world. So for some reason, I spawned with only like 9.5 hearts. That's an odd one I haven't seen before. Yeah, it's a survival world. They've got a huge cobblestone thing here. They've got some... It's not quite the Polish flag, but it's close to the Polish flag on the wall over there. We've got a huge nether portal up there. We got, I actually kind of like this as a base. Like, it's it's like half floor, half cobblestone, half glass as a floor, I guess. So half grass, I mean. It's a very, very interesting, like, oh, this is, I like this actually. Like, this is a very basic, but also very cool kind of thing. Like, again, this is the sort of thing that I like in Minecraft, seeing creativity using existing blocks rather than just getting fancier and fancier blocks. Because, again, anyone can be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to throw half slabs and magic on there, but if you're using full-on blocks and you've done that from the start, it's kind of nice. So I'm glad I didn't jump on the crops, or I'd be breaking one of the rules. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good, and the best thing about this is there's a huge house and a huge portal over here. So again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, oh, they have their spawn right next to a wooden mansion. Like on Bedrock, that's a pretty rare thing to find. So yeah, he's got a wooden mansion just over there too, which is kind of impressive by itself. Some floating vines, because that's a glitch. And then more importantly, he's got his house over here. So this is a quite impressive house. It has all the things I just mentioned where it's like, I kind of like that a bit more. I guess that was like his first house or someone else's house. And then here's his stable. As you can see, he's got a Pona. So he loves The Legend of Zelda, which makes it a cool world already. And then we've got Randy, who actually has armor on. So I mean, like, I could ride a Pona, but ride it where? Or I could ride Randy and ride it somewhere. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. I like the Legend of Zelda reference, as always. That's how you win my heart, if we're being honest, like, both in Minecraft and out of Minecraft. Oh, and they're called Jody, as it turns out. Or they have a character called Jody. For each creeper accident by my base, you can give me 1 diamond for the constant repairs. Thank you, Jody. So they probably play this world with other people, based on the fact they put signs up. Either that, or they're charging themselves diamonds to do stuff. They love dogs. I mean, that's pretty common, I would imagine. And then if we go to the top floor... Oh, okay, they've got like a brewing stand water thing. Again, pro tip, always use that instead of cauldrons. I can tell they've watched that video or maybe worked that out. I'm not sure which it is, but pro tip, Toycat videos, they give you pro tips for... Wait, I said Toycat videos give you pro tip. Is that a pro tip? Anyway, there you go, fun thing. And also, there's a bed in here, so I can sleep through the night and see the rest of the world in the day. So, it's looking pretty good so far. This is the first realm. I think we've probably seen the bulk of it in this house. Like, the interiors is... It's a little more empty, but that's a normal thing. And then there's a secret little... Or is it secret? I don't know. Oh, wait, totally not a secret entrance. Okay. Aha, and then there's a secret on the secret, which leads down to... Okay, it's not been done yet. So as you can see, this is a promising start for a realm. And again, I like that there actually is something here. Usually you go on someone's realm and it's just a big flat land. This one has like a lot of cool details. And, maybe I'll come back here in a while and see how this has gone. Because it's looking pretty great so far. And again, this is like a promising start to a world. There's a lot of stuff in here I like. And you can see it is in fact multiplayer with other people's houses. And yeah, cool stuff going on here. So let's move on now, past this. Oh, they've got one of the huge 9x9 maps. Which means, by the way, I'm just going to cheese this quickly. If I, like, destroy the map and put it back in, it should give me the achievement. Okay, it doesn't give me the achievement. Oh, also you can tell, based on this boundary around the world, this used to be a 360 world that was expanded to the 1, then expanded onto their realm. So yeah, this is a 360, or at least classic size world. It's a fun fact there. But yeah, let's move out of this world, and let's move on to the second one, because we've got like 4 to go through today. You know, this could get really long if we like spend too much time in each world. But again, the goal here is to find the best world from subscriber worlds. So next up, we're going to go through another realm invite. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so that was counterintuitive how that scrolling worked. We're going to scroll down to the next world with Toycat in the name, because there's like 4 we're going to go through today. The second one, IBX Toycat Butter, is good. So, I mean, Butter is a solid thing in the world. Like, I can't disagree with it. And then we got Toycat Invited. Is there only 3 of them, actually? See, that's my point. Like, a lot of people invite me to realms, but very few, like, actually, like, put in a thing. So, I don't know. Something worth knowing. So, we're going to go into XG's realm, because apparently the other realm isn't joinable. Okay, no, it's here. So we'll go into no, that's a different one. So yeah, Butter is good. Cool cat, the cat. My hopes are a little bit lower on this one because I mean, like, either he really likes Butter, or he just typed in the first 4 words that his phone's like autocorrect put in, or maybe somewhere in between. Maybe he likes Butter and that's why his phone did that. And it seems to be a creative world where you're stuck in survival. Because there's no way this is like, you know, no one's ever like, you know, let's start a super flat world for survival. But I'm stuck in survival nonetheless. And there's a huge throne here, it seems, that he can sit in or something. But yeah, it's actually looking pretty nice. Like, I'd like to see this from creative, which of course I don't have access to. So instead we'll just look at it and say, you know, it's looking pretty good. We got some huge houses. I'm liking the colorfulness. Like, it looks like it's meant to be cartoon. Again, it's either really artfully aware and it's a beautiful thing, or it was someone who was just like, let's add a box here and then a box there. But it works nonetheless, I feel like. Except, oh wait. Okay, this one doesn't work quite so well, because it's like a church, or like it's a barn with a barn on top. And that's a little bit, you know, everything here is a little bit weird, right? Like, so, we haven't found the best world ever, but maybe we found some inspiration. Or maybe not. Again, you'd have to tell me about that one for yourself, but I don't know. So far, it's looking like, I mean, it's possible. I want to go inside. Let's see if there's like some method to the madness on the inside. So there's a lever here that did something. What did it do? Wait, it turned on a light, maybe? Ah, yeah, that's what it did. It turns on and off a light. So that's nice. I feel like, you know, there's some redstone techniques that should be learnt here. Pro tip, make things a little bit less visible. There's something about seeing visible redstone that makes me a little bit, not scared of it, but concerned for it. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of like cool, you know, principles in here. Oh, that's gonna make like a bath or something. Okay, that's nice. I like this. And then you step in it again, and then it gets absorbed again. So there's lots of tiny little redstone practices in every single room. And there's a lot of things where you're like, this is almost great. And then you look at this and you wonder like, is this just beyond my level of comprehension? And it might just be. That might just be what's going on here. So I'm gonna break my way out there. I break the walls, but it's fine. I won't for today. And yeah, we're gonna check over here and see that it's another huge house with the same basic idea. Oh, and they're linked together by, like, bridges, except then... Oh, my God. This is making me quite... Okay, comments. I was going to say chat, because I'm used to live streaming. I'm going to have to know in the comments, like, what do you think of this? Because I have no idea what I think so far. So, yeah, that was pretty good, actually. Like, I think this world makes you ask questions, and that's a good thing in the same way, like, you know, was Picasso good at painting, or was he just, you know, like, brain dead and drawing on a piece of paper? We don't know for sure. Or maybe we do. But, like, it's the same thing there. It's like, you know... makes you ask questions, to me that inspired me to realize that like colorful things, no matter the shape and form, if you do the colors right, you can do some good stuff with it. But let's see this last one. The name gives me the highest hopes. I don't know why. Oh, there's some pathway. Okay, well the map itself, it's not looking so good so far because we've just got some like this is worse than randomly placing blocks. Like you would, if you place blocks randomly, you would have a slightly better looking world in my opinion. No offense, Mr. I think it was XGL something. So this is his house. As you can see, I'm not sure what this is actually. I don't know what word I would use to describe it. But it's a house that you can sleep in. It exists, and it's nicely done in the cave actually. I've said before I like cave house, and I feel like this is better than any cave house I've ever made. So you know, gotta give them points for that. I love like the wood support beams. They make it, you know, they add something to it. And there's a lot of empty chests here. Oh, not always empty. So I'm going to take the clownfish just because, like, you know, if I need to eat, I need to eat. Well, we'll return it after we're done, obviously, if we don't need to. And then, obviously, it's going to go somewhere else because this is his first house, I assume. Maybe it's his only house. Maybe he, like, his plan was, like, you know, invite Toycat to the realm now, build the realm for later. Because there's clearly things going on here but not many of them. So yeah, this is overall kind of impression on this thing is it is around. It does exist. And it's, I don't know, it's like the promise of something. Oh, geez. You see that skeleton hit me from behind? That is why we need better skeleton stuff. Anyway, so, for now, I feel like, what have we seen from this? Oh, wait, no. Maybe I was wrong. The pathway goes this way. It's like the pathway I built my world, where it's, see, the pathway blocks. Yeah, there's going to be something over here they just decide to build. Like, that's a stopover cabin. Aha, yes! Okay, I was going to say, like, this would be quite the empty world if it weren't for this. But fortunately, we have a huge thing going on over here. So, what is the huge thing? Oh, there's a bat. That's nice. What is the huge thing? You might be wondering. Well, I actually wonder that too. So, it is some modern housing. There's a sign here, so let's read that. Follow the path to get to the XP farm from Ant. So the guy's called Ant. So Ant, I like your builds. And this one in particular, again, it uses like lots of weird blocks together. Maybe intentionally, maybe not. It's the blue dome house. This is the sort of house I like in Minecraft. Because instead of just doing the generic, like, oh yeah, here's some good blocks put together, it seems like he used a variety of just, like, blocks that shouldn't work, like blue with birch. But I love it regardless. I feel like there is a beauty to this house. And maybe this is just me where everyone's like, you know what, Swigcat? I used to be able to understand your opinions, but now you've officially gone insane. But I really do think, like, this is nice. I like this a lot. There's even something in the furnace, it seems. I mean, that's kind of like, it seems like he gave that to me as a treat, but I'll eat the clownfish instead. That can be my little thing for today. And then also over here, we've got a nice little modern house with the white out support beams. This one's like way more typical, I'd say, but it's still good. It combines black and white and makes a greyish house, and it seems like the guy really likes his blue beds. I mean, that's the impression I get here. So before we go from this world, because I feel like, you know, we've seen 3 worlds. None of them are probably the best world ever, but they all, I learned something from each of them. But before we go, I'm going to check out his nether, just in case, you know, there's, you know, every now and then you got to check this sort of stuff. Oh, also, it seems he just used birchwood because he had a whole birch forest. So maybe it's slightly less impressive. I thought it was a beautiful art statement, but maybe it's not that. So, in the nether, which is going to be absurdly loud, by the way, so sorry. Oh, we have some cobblestone blocks. They might lead me somewhere. I mean, I guess that can be said for literally anything. No, I don't think they do lead me anywhere. I think this is just, oh no, there's torches now, there's torches. So he switches up his method of telling me where to go, but eventually it will lead me somewhere. To a lot of fires, it seems. So yeah, okay, you know, I'm gonna call this like quits for today. I feel like we've seen 3 realms, the first 3 people that invite me with Swigcat in their name, and again, this is what I mean by, like, there are clearly great builds out there, and every now and then someone shows me them, but they're never in a format where I can easily access them. They're like, oh yeah, you just have to add my brother on PlayStation 4 and then show up at 4 AM to 6 AM your time, and then of course you need to make sure that you know, respectfully, you know, send me a message saying ooga booga booga so you know you can get in there. Whereas the easiest way is if you have any Minecraft Bedrock platform, even if you only have Xbox One, you can sign up for, you can convert it to the new version, sign up for a realm, it's free for the first month, you don't have to use credit card details or anything. Even if it's a 2-person realm, you know, because they're cheaper or whatever, just have a realm, have Toycat in the name somewhere, and then make sure it's like something you want to show me, because I want to see subscriber builds. I think this is a cool, like, oh, okay, well, I'm dead. So I hope you'll enjoy today's video. I said that was the end of that one, but I guess that's the end of that world. I'd love to see more of your worlds, and maybe in a month or so, if this video does well, we'll see some more of those. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed this video. That might be the start of the series, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So have a nice day. Goodbye.